How's everybody doing? So here we are at the end of the year, and I just wanted to bring you guys my top 10 list of figures of the year. Obviously, it goes without saying, it is my list. The only rules that I have is that I have to have gotten it this year, and obviously that shows by if you guys can see those Ninja Turtles since they came out probably 2 years ago, and I just got them this year, but they are in the honorable mentions. But as anybody who has seen my list before, I do have a way to cheat and sneak in more figures in there. But you'll see. If you've seen my videos before, you know what I'm talking about. If not, you'll see what I'm talking about right now. And I do want to say, just off the top, obviously, like I said, figures that I've gotten this year, and obviously, I didn't get all the figures because I know if I had gotten like the Yamaguchi Arkham Knight or the Mayfix Gambit, they could have been in this, but I didn't get those figures. And like the Gambit, I didn't get it, and then some of them were pushed back. Anyways, let's just get started. Alright, so honorable mentions. So let's start off with the Gladiators right here. Let me see, I wrote it down. Sextray XE S Ray Gladiators. I know I got they're in 5K toys if you want to look at them. Anyways, but yeah, third-party companies have been stepping up their games enough that I know they're gonna be making a lot of people's top 10 or maybe honorable mentions. I mean, like the Neos, all of the Jokers that are coming out through third-party companies. These Gladiators, just a lot of third-party companies are stepping up their game, and I think in the coming years, even next year, we're probably going to see a lot of them cross their way into top 10 lists, and not just honorable mentions, maybe. Next will be the evil, I guess, the wave of bad guys that we got this year. I think we got a lot this year, and I'm glad because, like I said last year, one of the main things I never did at the beginning was get bad guys. I would just get a bunch of good guys, and that was a problem when I was trying to take pictures, just good guys fighting good guys. Anyway, so yeah, another third-party company right here. Damn it, I should have looked it up whenever I started, but I did get them from 5K Toys as well. In English it's called Captain Tamusta. I don't know, but in Spanish it's Super Campeones. It's just nostalgia to me, I guess you could say, but I mean, they don't have the best articulation, and the fact that they have cloth does make it a little bit harder to pose, but man, they look so good. I mean, they're not going to be anyone's top 10 list, I think, but I mean, I'm just excited to see where they go from here, and if they just keep adding characters. It's been a while since they announced a new one, and granted, these are some of the main three ones, I guess you could say. There's a few other ones, but if I was thinking of the main three ones, it would be those three. So I hope I haven't seen the last of this line. Next, obviously, the Ninja Turtles. Here, NECA Turtles. I was lucky enough that I just kept waiting. I just kept seeing them on sale. People trying to sell like shit, just one for like $150 or even more. And granted, I was just like, no, I want them, but there's a certain amount of money that you want to spend for figures, and that wasn't what I was willing to. And luckily, one day, before going out to hang out with some friends, I was like, let me just stop at Walmart for like the 10th time this month. I wasn't even looking for those, and sure enough, I walk in there and I saw a bunch just sitting there. They had just been restocked. They came in twos, like this one and Michael and Rafa and Leo and Donatello. Pack of twos. And there was a bunch of them, and just got one of each, and left the rest for. Hopefully, I hope whoever got the other ones were just like me, and they just got what they needed and moved on. And I don't know, God, I'm just not a fan of scalpers, and yeah. But yeah, also, God, they're really nice, and I know that they're being re-released because the second movie, the Ooze one. If you see them, just get them, but don't pay more than you need to. as great figures as they are not worth anything over 150. All right, let's just get started, and I guess the first figure will shock some people. Number 10 for me, it's actually this Charizard by Select 6, I believe. Now, I do know that Bandai has one and has great articulation and effects and all that stuff, but I'm for the casual Pokemon enthusiast, I guess you could say, fan, whatever, like me. I like Pokemon, but I'm not gonna spend that much money on a figure that. I guess if you're not that big of a fan, and you wanted a 6-inch, I guess, to scale, this would be the perfect one. It's $20. It's only at Target. I think I might have seen it at Walmart at some point, but it was hard to find at first. But I feel like there is some companies that are making figures for somebody that doesn't want to spend those, like the Bandai one. I don't know why I'm rambling, but yeah. Number 10, Charizard, because I feel it's worth the money if you don't want to go the extra route of spending over $200 for it, which is what it's at right now in the market. All right, the next one, let's start cheating. Number 9 is the caps. Zombie cap and Captain Carter. Now, I know, I guess I could have said the What If line, but I only like these two from the What If line. I mean, as soon as that Captain Carter episode showed up, you just knew you just had to get this figure, the way that she was such a badass. And, their figure came out pretty good. It does suck that the hair messes, it doesn't let you move the head a lot, but hey, still a good figure. And oh my gosh, this one. If there's a top one out of these two, it's the zombie cap. I mean, just look at this, what they did here. There, you can see. You can see through the figure. I don't know if this is a first for Marvel doing something like that, but to me it is, and I think they nailed it. And I'm looking forward to it. They have a lot of Marvel Zombies What If line if they want to go with that. They have a whole lot, and they can create their own line. So looking forward to see if they do that in the next year. But yeah, number 9. Okay, number 8. Let's cheat again. Ironheart. Come on. Don't fall. Don't fail me. Hang on, guys. And of course, Iron Man. I've been looking for Ironheart for a while, and once there it is. Hang on. Let's see. Let's put it against him. There we go. I've been looking for her for a while, and once I found her, Iron Man was right there. It's like they just go together so well. Obviously, she should be making a big appearance in the coming up phases, and so I'm looking forward to that. And Iron Man, of course, anybody who grew up in the 90s, and anybody who has ever looked at or even played Marvel vs. Capcom 2, this is it. This is what we've been waiting for. I had been wanting to get a proton cannon for the longest time, and I have a bunch of other Iron Mans, but I just didn't have the one that needed it. And obviously, I finally pulled the trigger on getting this once I got him, because he is the one that does this. He's the one that I think about when I think of the proton cannon. So obviously, and man, the articulation and it just looks so nice. They knocked this out of the park. I would be surprised if anybody who makes a top 10 list of just Marvel Legends, if this is not their number 1, 2, or 3. It's so beautiful. And there she goes again. Alright, that was number 8. Alright, number 7. Last time I cheat, promise. Actually, no, maybe not. So for the longest time, SH Figure Arts, I feel like they've been lacking. But I feel like they've stepped up this year. We have 2 iconic people that we have been asking for the longest time. and we finally got them this year. Bardock and Cooler. Obviously, we get about 20 Gokus a year, and I know this year they started, branching out, and the Ginyu Force in I think it's some villains from Dragon Ball Super, but these two we've been asking for a while. I mean, I knew Cooler came out of nowhere and everybody was happy, but everybody's been asking for Bardock for the longest time, and I know he's just he's a whole new figure, everything. Some people were upset that he was a little bit too shiny, but hey, I'll take what I can get. And I mean, he was always canon because Goku has his dad, but I mean, the new movie made him even more canon, I guess, if it makes sense. As far as Cooler, I don't know if he is canon or not, but hey, I know because he has the movie, but God, this figure. It's always nice to see when new lines venture out and create new molds and all that stuff, and I feel like they're always knocking it out of the park when it comes to big figures. And SH Figure Arts has been doing good with that. So yeah, number 7 is SH Figure Arts, Bardock, and Cooler. All right, this is the last time I cheat, guys. So number 6 is Harley Quinn, but it's gonna be Harley Quinn. And I know this one came out a while ago, maybe a year ago. But like I said, I got her this year, and it is the amazing Yamaguchi Harley Quinn. Hang on, let me get her looking at the camera. All right, so Harley Quinn is somebody that I guess you could say maybe like Daredevil or Dick Grayson. I know it's different, Marvel and DC, but anyways, they're very agile. Move around, jump around, twist and turn, whatever. And Metsuko's not gonna do that for you. The SH Figure Arts one, I don't know, not too much. But if you're looking for a figure, especially a figure that needs to jump around, move around, twist and turn, it's amazing Yamaguchi. And the fact that this is why I cheat, I said. Because I got her as a 2-pack from a fellow Instagram collector that was selling them together. If you can get them both, I think they go well together. I think this Joker also nails it with other ones to scale. But yeah, no, that was just a bonus. See, if you can get them together, they go really good. Well, but yes, number 6 is Harley Quinn. She can do it all. I mean, she even has her not skateboard sport, the stuff you put on your feet. All right. Number 5 is the one and only Superman. Mayfix Superman. Now, the only Superman before this I've had was the old Mayfix one. Mayfix, whatever you want to call it. From Justice League. Or actually, no, Batman v Superman. That thing was garbage. Anyway, who has that figure knows what I'm talking about. The hands keep falling off. The skin doesn't look good. Anyways, we're not talking about that one. But the fact is, if you were to get just one Superman ever and just move on, this would be it, I feel like. Superman is supposed to be, well in size, not too big, not too small. Obviously, like, when he goes up against aliens, or anybody, like, he's not supposed to be bigger than them. If you put him next to Darkseid, Lobo, anybody, he's supposed to be smaller than them. So I feel like this is a perfect figure for that. They stuck with the same Buck. Maybe he might be a little bit bigger, thicker over here than the Batman from last year, but I don't know. He's good articulation. Maybe he could have used the third head, because he only has 2. The only thing, I think we need a smiling Superman, because he's like hope. He symbolizes a lot of that stuff, and The fact that none of the Supermans we have a smiling head is kind of weird, but hey. Anyways, number 5, Mayfix Hush Superman. Go out and get it if you still can. Okay. Number 4. One of the first figures I got this year, and I knew it was going to be in my top 10. I don't know where, I didn't know what part it would be, but I knew this was top 10 material. It is the Mayfix Peter B. Parker. Look at that. Last year I made my review about, in my review I had number 9, I think, Miles Morales, the Mayfix one. And I mentioned how Mayfix hasn't locked down how to make cloth jackets or pants or anything like that. They hadn't mastered it yet. And sure enough, this was their very next figure. And bam. Perfect. Look at that. His hand just goes right in there perfectly. These pants, I mean, every now and then I move him to his uniform or, his costume. But this is how he is all year around. Because that's what this character is, Peter B. Parker, just chill. Yes. Number 4, Peter B. Parker by Mayfix, whatever. Alright, number 3 is a figure that took forever for me to get. I pre-ordered it through GameStop. Then I canceled it because I was like, let me get it from Ami or somewhere else. Then I lost it. Anyways, I lost it, canceled it. Anyways, I ended up finally getting it again through GameStop. Obviously, a lot of figures. There we go. A lot of top 10 lists will have him as well. Sentinels, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, right? Accessories, articulation, shoes. The shoe, I don't have them on because I'm afraid I'm gonna lose them. But even you even have 2 pairs of shoelaces. The details that you get with these figures so far was pretty good. Yeah, a lot of people had a problem with the neck. I do as well. It does look bad, but I'll eventually get it from the third parties that they're selling it. But right now I'm good with it. But yeah, accessories make a lot into a figure, and I feel like this one being a little bit bigger than the Mayfix one was, it's what made it better than this one. Granted, a lot of people do like the cloth goods in the other one, but this one it's just so good. I will say this, a lot of people, and myself, I wasn't ready to these hands, they don't move. You just stick them in there and that's it. I'm used to, whatever it's called, wrist movement. And it's something new for me that you have to, I guess, think about it before and how you're gonna pose it. But yeah. Yeah. Number 3, Sentinel Miles Morales. Gorgeous. Alright. We have come to the last 2 figures, and obviously it's gonna be another mainline company, and it is this. Look at that. Can I get him closer? Yes, I can. Mayfix Magneto from Age of Apocalypse. The head sculpts. Sorry. The helmet by itself. It came with some effects. Just the fact that I think, I know other lines do it sometimes, but this, this little, how they do the face darker so that, it looks like it does in the comics. It's just beautiful. This is how I display it all the time. God, the cape. I love it when a company listens to the consumers and they don't do it all the time, but they're giving us this great capes, because it's always a hassle. You get a nice figure, I guess, you know, you could say with Marvel Legends. You get a nice figure, and it's like, okay, well, now I need to upgrade the cape. I don't think I need to with this figure at all. Obviously, look at it. It's already good to go. I know a lot of people have problems with the Mayfix Batman Hush cape, but I didn't. I love big capes. Granted, I don't want to see it on this one. This one is perfect. It's bigger than Superman's that I just showed, and it's smaller than Batman's, and it's perfect. The articulation is good. They have the same body style that we have for Batman, and yeah, if it's not broken, why fix it? If it ain't broken, don't fix it. So yeah, it's perfect, and I feel like they're still tweaking around with this, so you know, keep going. Obviously, I wish I had the Gambit one. Maybe I'll get it at some point, but I wonder if his body is just like his, and I think it is, but I don't know if they have moved some stuff around here or there or not. But yeah, number 2, Mayfix Magneto from Age of Apocalypse. Beautiful figure. If you find it, pay no more than $150 for it. I will say this though. But yeah. Okay, and my last figure of the year is one that it was always number one. The second I took it out and I post the figure, because why not? The amazing Yamaguchi Spider-Man, Iron Spider. Why not? Look at it. Look at this. What can I say? They knocked it out of the park. Like, I'm sorry if lack of a better word, but yeah, they did. Great articulation, because this is what Yamaguchi does. They do figures that are just meant to look crazy and be posed. They don't do the vanilla pose, just standing still, which actually doesn't look too bad if you do it vanilla still. Because the first Spider-Man they did was just, yeah, it looked bad just standing straight. But this one, you can sit in straight. It actually looks pretty good. The arms, I don't know how. They just announced Superman. I don't know how they haven't announced a Doc Ock yet. After, you know, the latest Spider-Man, you know how, obviously no spoilers because he's in the trailer, but you know, Doc Ock is a big thing in every Spider-Man media, and we haven't gotten him from him, and they just gave us these arms that can even turn into forearms, you know, if you have the other one. It's just, sorry, it's a no-brainer that should be the next figure, but anyways, this figure, posing, the metal thing, it just looks, it's ripped right out of the comic, and anybody who's seen the comic knows that one thing where, you know, he's standing on top of the Captain America shield, and obviously you get it out of the box, and that's the first thing you do, and you don't need to be a professional to do it. I took it out of the box, I did it just like that, and did it in 2 seconds. And though that's whenever, you know, we're like in this new era of great figures that look just like the comics. I mean, granted, yeah, like I said, you know, NECA ones look just like the comics. Just, it makes me excited for figures and what's to come, that they're getting closer and closer to what's from their source material. But yeah, this is beautiful. If you can get it, go for it. I know they do have the other black and gold version. Is it black and gold? Yeah, I think so. I'm not a big fan of that one. I like this one more. If you have to pay a little bit more for this one, I would say do it. But God, just look at it. Yeah. I mean, you just have to maybe not put this on here and put something else around it. This just looks like a statue. Anyways, so yeah, that's my top 10 list. I hope it was helpful. If anybody's just wondering about getting any of the figures, I hope this helped you. I hope if you don't want to get a figure, hope this helps you as well. You're like, oh no, you know, they don't look that good, which is fine. You know, just spend what you want. Just don't go broke. Like I always say, spend the money that you can afford to spend. And yeah, just have fun with this hobby. And you know, hopefully we'll have more figures next year that'll trump all these, which is what toys are, right? Don't they want to keep getting better and better, right? Anyways, just random thoughts. All right, well, see you later, guys.